Yeah.
Really?
I haven't in a while, but just in principle.
Hasn't everybody moved on to Paul Coelho? Or?
Yeah.
Yeah, I love him. No, he's fun. He's fun on Twitter. He's really fun on Twitter.
Is he fun on Twitter?
Yeah, he's fun on Twitter.
Did you say he's a fondler?
I'm totally into the fondler, baby.
I mean, I think you have to figure out kind of what you have left in the bank, and as it were, both literally and figuratively, and kind of figure out what you want to do with the the last bit that you have, and whether. And so, I mean, for me, it's trying to get it back out in the vineyard, and I'm probably a much better writer than viticulturist, but nevertheless, I sort of see my path as kind of returning to the vineyard and trying to do something special in that arena, and just like shut up for a while, just like I've had my say, just like let somebody else talk for a bit.
I'm sorry.
But I do think it's important that there are people who are promoting the dialogue. Especially in this country where, I think people don't necessarily always think about what they're reading or tasting, and not that you have to be that person. I'm not saying you, Randall, have to be that person, but
the point
I think
is
that's
somebody's got to speak up for real wine. I mean, real wine is something precious.
Yeah. I
mean, the problem, of course, is that it's one thing to talk about something; it's another thing to do it. And what I have to do in my own personal instance is bring my praxis sort of in line with my whatever the opposite of praxis is.
Poetics.
Poetics, yeah. I can talk a good line, but what I have to actually do is actually do it at this point. So, it's lovely to talk about terroir, it's lovely to talk in defense of terroir, to speak to the beauty of terroir, but at a certain point you have to be exemplary and actually try to create a band of terroir. I think that's ultimately the more eloquent message you can convey. Weird as it is, I thought the Nebbiolo was kind of the interesting wine in the cigar. I love the cigar. But the Nebbiolo, I think, was
delicious.
Quite,
but the cigar just changed as you were reading. Changed from what it was when we had the food to it definitely has a different expression. But the Nebbiolo is actually quite soft tonight. I thought, it had its power and its sort of smokiness and earthiness, but
it's definitely a French influence.
It was at its best self.
So you must like Burgundies.
I love Burgundy.
So yeah,
I love Burgundy.
Yeah, because they're very that's my. These are really nice. I love a great Cabernet Sauvignon. They make some great single vintages that Bordeaux just can't compare to.
That's
all right. That's it. Wow.
Same vineyard, same grapes, but a different expression.
This is awesome.
So, Randall,
how's the Muscat?
Oh my God, that's unbelievable.
Well,
No, it's not.
it's like the Inferno, except it's the Inferno.
Yeah.
It's wine hell, basically. It's wine hell.
been out there under the sun for 2 weeks.
Right.
Yeah.
And that was hard.
Yeah.
Or it's so sinfully good.
Yakima Hills. Really good. Yakima Hills. Right. No, I said just been out here for 2 weeks under the sun.
Wow, the nose alone is worth the price of admission.
That's how they pick apple to go with. It's like
really good. Great.
a lot of pear in it.
Yeah.
That's why
Just
I
real
love
pear.
it. I think
Yeah.
Exactly, tart, yeah.
Randall, who is your publisher for your book?
This is a fly-by-night outfit. University of California.
Oh, they'll be there. Yeah, as long as there's the taxes passed.
Or we don't sell you to like China or something.
Right.
They already own us.
Beautiful Veronica
And they're growing grapes.
you have to get to
The Chinese are growing grapes.
They are.
They probably had some good climate for that.
They got every kind of
They don't
climate
have
you would
any
want.
aldehyde dehydrogenase. How can they do that? The whole
Right.
population is going to be red-faced.
Right, I know. I'm being married to one. I know. All too well.
It could be a big problem over there.
But
So tell me what happened to the Chinese
But they've got money to buy wine, and that's not a problem.
back in the 80s. It died.
you can't. I don't think you can't reverse engineer
They
it.
tried it. They like.
So we all watch the guys very carefully.
We all see it run. That's
So are you doing any of the cold climate grapes? Yeah.
Hampshire is an interesting place.
And he calls it fruit cake.
No matter where you are, it's
Very, very, very smart people. And 12 times. It was the joke a lot. Yeah.
El maestro.
Let's see. You just got a sugar. Working into one of those pictures back there.
The other day we were getting. I wish we had gotten that. Yeah, that was tough.
Goop that was coming out of the sky.
What's that? Big flakes.
My finger, of course.
Banana slug. Right.
Okay. You two have? Yeah.
Yes.
I love the aftermath.
The sweet aftermath shot.
Yeah, yeah. Oh no.
Video.
It's a video.
The cigar bowl.
The wreckage. So, Monday night in New York at this wine bar called
How did the
Doon,
wines? Were they all come by you?
in a restaurant called Hearth,
Did he send them from
which
his
is a
place?
very
Yeah, they said
I don't
that
know,
they were
that's
supposed to be here
sustainable
Tuesday or
natural wines.
Wednesday, but because of the weather,
Yep.
they were delayed. And then there was this whole
They did
back
a vertical
story.
tasting of
They were
25
delivered
years
on
of this alcohol.
Friday, we weren't here.
25 years.
You know, blah, 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 blah.
Something like
20 people, a few hours. Gorgeous food. Incredible wine.
Yeah, they were.
We're very lucky people. That's all I can say.
So it all came from their operations.
And so
El maestro.
How about that, huh?